Hey guys, Stephen Gilbert here with SoulWeb.org, where internet marketing meets integrity. How have you guys been lately, man? I've been super busy. We are coming up on looking like a little over a month and a half left until little baby Hadley gets here next week. Um, we are going to do that ultrasound that I mentioned last week. So I'll be sure to include some pictures because little excited about that. Looking forward to it. But today I've actually found something that I think you guys are gonna like. I know it's been all quiet on the the Soul Web front here, but that's just because of the general thing because I'm busy, and because there just hasn't been much that I feel like the usual that's just maybe not worth your time. But tomorrow I have something that kind of hits on something I've been harping on the past few videos, and that's treating yourself and your treating your internet marketing activities as a business, right? You need to be making money to spend money. You need to treat it like you have um, expenses, and you want to be in the black. You want to be positive. You don't want to be spending money you don't have, which is why I try to shy away from paid traffic. And even if I do recommend something to you guys that's paid traffic, it's always something affordable. Well, today what I found is a very unique way of monetizing free Facebook traffic. Meaning you don't have to put up any money up front for advertising. You don't have to invest heavily in anything. You don't have to wait months for Google or SEO or need like an IT degree. Now, what they found a way to do, and why I'm actually making this video, is take free, high quality targeted traffic from Facebook and convert that into sales in a few different ways. Now, they've taken it and pointed it to an auto webinar and made $197 payments here. But in the other ways they're doing it, they're taking this free traffic and pointing it to web pages that are relevant. And so they're building a list. They're alternatively getting AdSense revenue by showing relevant ads and clicks. So there's so many easy ways to monetize this, and it's free traffic. I thought this is actually probably perfect for the Soul Web team because you don't have to spend money. It's a way to get easy profits that you can reinvest, and they cover those ways in depth in a really high quality course. So it fits a lot of things. It's unique. It's something that I haven't seen done before, so it's rather clever actually. And then also it's free and you don't have to pay, and it hits all those things. We can use this to get a stable revenue stream for our business, which then we can reinvest, right? Then you don't have to feel bad when you need to buy a software or something, or you need to pay for advertising. You can just take it from the profit you're already making. And this is so autopilot and simple and easy, and you can do it in just a few minutes, that I'm like, this is perfect. This is great because I hate having to wait for Google. I hate having to learn the SEO game and keep up with the changes, with the potential to put in hard work and it just all disappears. It's all too risky for me, and I'm a simple guy. So when I saw how this worked and how easy and simple it was to set up, I was like, hey, you guys might really like this. So what we're going to do is we're going to review it and see if it's right for you guys. That's, of course, up to you. But my goal is to give you as much information as I possibly can. So I've taken some notes. All right, this goes live on tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. And here's why I think it's unique, okay? It's got free traffic. It's simple passive payments. You can use this to profit with AdSense and get ad revenue. You can use it to build a list. You can send to ClickBank and do the auto webinar like they've been doing. JVZoo's actually got some auto webinars, and it's stable. Okay, so you can take this and reinvest it in your business, just like we've been talking about. Now, the people I think that are going to like this are people who want to earn passively, or they're trying to learn internet marketing on a budget, right? Because I've started on a budget before. I know what it's like not to have the money you need to reinvest. So that's why I focused on stable revenue streams at first, like the transcription stuff I was doing, like you've seen in my heart-to-heart video. like graphic design and stuff like that. Well, this is another way to earn passively and earn stable, without having to pay anything. No expense, no ad revenue, no or ad budget, excuse me. It's just stable. So it's a good way to get started, get that income rolling in, like I always talk about, and then use that to invest in yourself and your business and grow from there. It's a lot easier, and you'll be a lot more confident. Trust me. It is also for those who want to get targeted traffic. So if you can think of traffic in any niche, no matter any niche you're in, whether that's some sort of offline real estate niche or offline SEO niche, or maybe you like to sell guitar courses or woodshop courses, or maybe you like to do CPA marketing, you can use this to get traffic from any niche. Okay, so that there's no limit here on where you can use it. It's really targeted, and that's because it uses Facebook to get this free traffic. But it's actually the clever way it uses it that makes it cool, and of course even better that it's free and it doesn't cost anything. We're not going to be using the Facebook ad platform here. Now, the reason I think this stands out is because it's over-the-shoulder videos. It hits all that unique stuff that I've talked about. It's well thought out, and if you look at the actual membership course here, it's step by step. All right, so they show you exactly what to do, including the technical stuff, so that if you're not a techie, kind of like me, all you got to do is just step, and do exactly what they show you to do. Okay, so there's no hard, unexplainable stuff, and the guy who made it does one-on-one support. So you won't be talking to staff. You won't be talking to someone who doesn't respond. I've actually sent them messages, and for me, now obviously I get messages back a little fast because they know me. But for me, they were responding within an hour or two, and which for me isn't bad because they're in Europe and I'm in the United States. And I sent them a message at about 7:30 this morning. So they messaged me a couple hours later, so it's not that bad. The support's so far so good. Obviously, y'all will have to report back and tell me what they say or how long they take. But if you have any troubles, you can always hit up me, and I'll contact them for you. Because I don't put up with people who don't support stuff that I recommend, because I only put my name behind some of the best products. So you don't have to be a techie. You don't have to be it's all explained, so you're not like left guessing. You're not like, what do I do now? It's not theory, and best of all, it works. So as for proof, if we go over to the sales page here, you can see they got 300 hops doing this method, and again, that's free traffic. They upped it to 700, and these are some of the sales they made on an auto webinar. What an auto webinar is they have some on JVZoo, but it shows how to you send them to this page and they register, and obviously the page and offer are relevant to the niche, and they watch the webinar, and if they buy whatever they're selling at the end of the webinar, you get a commission of that. So that's what we're seeing here. But of course, you can do this in any way you want. That's just one of the smart ways they were doing it, to make more for their money, more for their effort. But you can send it to ads, like a website with an article with ads. You can build a list with it. You could do CPA with it. But again, all in all, I think it's a really neat method. That's why it's a little more expensive, because it actually works. But I pay for quality and for smart ways to do stuff. I'm not looking for rehashed stuff here, and what we got is actually something pretty fresh, and I think you guys are going to like it, especially with the opportunity to take the profits and reinvest. And once you make that first dollar, you realize how easy it is to make the next 10, that kind of thing. So this is a cool course. Now, what you're getting inside the front end offer is what you see here, this membership course. It's step by step, plus you get access to 2 bonuses. Each of these I think sold for $10 a piece. That's just added value on top, but really the good stuff is in here. I didn't review those 2 courses, but that's just, I guess, included as a free gift, over delivery type thing. Now the price is going to be $17. I don't think it's going to be a dime sale, of course, but you never know. So you might want to be here when it launches. If you pull up the email and see it, check it out, see if it's for you. Now on the OTOs, the first OTO is a and I was looking on their JV page here. It's a done for you package with automation, tools, and then other things to scale traffic. Now, what other affiliates won't generally show you is what I'm about to show you. Okay, and what they've done here is they have a great upsell package, and then also kind of a great a downsell package. So what other affiliates want to tell you is that if you never want to buy an upsell, you could always see what they're offering on the downsell. And generally what it is half the package of the upsell. So the upsell is going to be $47, okay? And I'm not exactly sure if it's needed or not. And I think if you guys want it, it's something to think about. But here's what I'm trying to tell you. They have a guide on how to basically do this on steroids, right? Which will give you the tools to automate and scale the traffic. Okay, but then it'll also give you a guide to immediately do all this with. And then you also get done for you posts. Well, if you guys don't need a guide, if you feel like you're a little advanced, you could come down here if you do decide to get one of these packages and pay $20 less and get the same tools and the same done for you posts without the guide and save 20 bucks. Now, I'm not sure if either of these are worth it. That's up to you guys. I haven't actually had a chance to review these. I did not get review access to it, so y'all will have to make that decision on your own. But generally, anything that's done for you and it's going to make your life quicker, I like to use. But again, I don't promote things where the upsells are necessary. So it's not like you have to pay the front end cost and then the OTO. The front end course is what we're talking about here, but I wanted to give you guys the full info on all of this so you're not left in the dark like, what the heck, do I need this stuff? Now, on the second upsell, it's $97, and again, I'm going to say you probably might not need that one either, but that's up to you, because what it is it's 90 Foons, it's all of his courses, okay? And all of his courses are generally really good. It's just this offer has nothing to do with the method in the front. So you're more than welcome to pick this up because it looks like there's tons of value here. Like, realize that each of his courses sell for $10, and they're good courses. They're generally unique methods that are great. And you know, 90 has a really respectable career when it comes to courses that are high quality. So that might be something you're interested in if you're just starting out, but you don't need it for the whole entire method to make sense. It doesn't even connect to the front end at all there. So what we're mainly talking about is the front end. Okay, that's what this is. This stuff is great. As for the OTO, that's more of an automation and an automation and scaling tool with done for you stuff involved, and then you can get half of that for 20 bucks less on the downsell. So again, that's up to you, but it's not needed to succeed. You really only need the front end, because that's all I've reviewed, and the front end is so thorough. But this is just stuff to make you, I guess, earn faster and get more traffic. So that's up to you as well. And then of course, these are just products. So when you see these big price numbers, know that it's a completely separate type offer that is optional and not contingent upon the success of the method itself. These are just something that if people want some awesome value deals that aren't available anywhere else, they're available here, but they're not, you don't need these at all to succeed. So as for the upsells, again, that's up to you. I just wanted you guys to be informed. So all in all, I am really pleased with this method. I think it's something that anyone can use to reinvest in their business without having to spend a fortune. It's for those that are on a budget, but also for those that would like a stable revenue stream without having to spend heavily and wait months for SEO, because the traffic is fast, it converts, and it's really targeted, and the method is clever. So it hits on all the things I like to promote in a product, and I know you're going to be well taken care of. So if you guys have any questions about this, please feel free to comment below the video. I love talking with you guys. I know I've been a bit busy, but I still find time to talk with you guys and email back, so don't even think you're bothering me at all.